waiting on I'm waiting on Eric's video to finish, then I'll start with you. Okay, be right back. I'm not gonna finish, but I'm watching the video. Hold on. Well, yeah. No, I mean it is, but I'm waiting on Eric to finish, and he just finished. So okay. I am live right now. I got a bunch of people on the chat. I'm talking to Alice people. So all right, all right. See you soon. Love you too. Bye bye. Hey everyone, how you doing? Alice called me because she didn't see me moving, that I wasn't live, and she thought I was either sleeping or in trouble. So she went ahead and gave me a call. I was just waiting. I moved I had the time at 4. I moved it to 3 o'clock. That's what I thought that was the time I saw. And I went ahead and changed the time to 3. And then Eric, it was still RB and then Eric. So it took a little longer, an extra 15 minutes. So now we're here. So everything's settled, everything's taken care of. So how's everybody doing? I'm gonna go ahead and put hi Linda, Jolly, Tiffany, George, Brandacita is here also, Ashley, Cheryl, Will G is also here, Tiffany, Shady Hill Homestead, and more. So how are y'all doing? Everybody doing good? It was an interesting afternoon. A little bit of extra videos today, and Blaine just dropped in. Unfortunately, I don't know who allowed him in, but I guess we'll let him come in, and so we could talk to us also. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the invite link here in case anybody wants to pop in and talk with me as we talk about uh, the blocks that we just watched. Kalum Kalumity. No, oh, cool name. Travel Adventures with Eric B. Raid. Yes, he had an interesting video in Vegas. Last time I went to Vegas was Super Bowl 38. So we're talking what? Almost 20 years. Yeah, 20, 21, 22 years, something like that. So yeah, it was a long time ago. That was the last time I went there, and I have no desire to go back. So I don't mind watching these videos and stuff of what's going on, how things are getting better there. Well, the whole afternoon started with Roy and Becky's. They had a second part of Becky traveling through the boulevard in Las Vegas, and she showed us some of the hotels, lights, and new stuff that they're having down there. It was pretty neat to watch. Then after we had Amy. Amy was in the Carnival Spirit. She made a stop in Victoria, Canada, and they had a tour of uh, of the city. Uh, was I read was the government. It's all in one road, Dallas Road. I mean, Government Road. That's where all the government buildings are at. Then the guy asked if there was anybody from Texas, because he mentioned that the road that we're in is named Dallas. Dallas because he likes it or whatever the deal is, but apparently, I guess he likes Dallas somewhat. And he showed us the motel built back in 1962, and it still looks the same from back years ago. So we'll see what happens with that. Hi, going green, mom. What you doing here? I'm going to try to get a switch back to one of my accounts. Okay, you did that. Okay, I'm back. Oh, okay. So that's you. Oh, going green, mom is Calumity. Is that you? That's not a cool name though. Hey, you could be here in any kind you want. No, no problemo. And then we have Lloyd Jones also in the house. And Johnny saying, I see you, Megan. We all do. Good Ray Parade today. Yes. Yes, Going Green Mom. Thank you. Yes. And I thank you also. I'll be on the Saturday store tomorrow. Mine's at 7 o'clock, right at the beginning of the whole stroll. So I am inviting everybody to stop in tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern. We start with Silly Journeys. They're going to have a guest in their show tomorrow, a live show. And they also going to give a description of the premieres that will be shown that night. The lives is earlier, ours is on Fridays is after. So this is RB's time. I've been, uh, filling in for a while. Whenever he decides to return, this is his spot. So I hope I'm doing okay, and it's to your satisfaction, and we'll see what happens with that. Gregory Man says, my phone died. Cool name was because I picked up my daughter's hotspot. The phone. I'm gonna get bad at the moment. Hey, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hello, and look who is here. The person that was calling me worried if I was awake. She said hello to Lo, Cheryl, Jolie, and Ashley. And unfortunately to blame also. Oh my. Well, after Amy, while Amy was riding around and she saw the 1962 motel, they went through a park where La Quintan people uh, moved there over 1,000 years ago. They also show us across the water, Washington State, and there's also a ferry back from 1952 that takes about an hour and a half ride to take people to Washington and Washington, tours back and forth. So it's a cool deal. It'd be nice to do if you spend a few days in Victoria. Be a nice thing to do, to travel back to the States and then back to Canada. Um, close, and then they showed us where the highway after the apartment where the highway starts, one of the main federal highways in Canada. She wants the way dropped up in an area where she said that she liked where she the way dropped up, and she was looking for beaver tails. She finally found the place, but it was Tuesday, and the place was closed. So the sign that says closed Monday and Tuesday. So you ever in Victoria and you're looking for beaver tails, and you go to the store, and if it's a Monday or Tuesday, you are out of luck. So don't do it. You're the hotspot now, Megan. Lloyd Jones is saying that to GGM. Oh my god! My two cats are asleep right now on top of the sofa. It's raining here, so they are feeling probably a little cool. So they're curled up like a ball to keep heat. So they're doing pretty nice. They're giving me an idea that I need a nap. So I'll probably be taking a nap after here. Something like that. um, the place is closed Monday, Tuesday. So if you're looking for a nice sweet treat, you ain't gonna find it. After that, we had George, Fearless Rambler. This man is moving up extremely well. He's doing pretty good. Videos are great. He does give a lot of information, And as you could see on the video that he had today, from the cabin 7369 on the Carnival Radiance, wasn't, I believe. He showed us around the whole place. When they first came in, they had their bed set up for their daughter, and the big bed for him and his wife. Then he showed us the different compartments of the room. They also purchased water. I found that a little steep, 9.95 for a 12 pack. But it's the convenience of having it delivered to your room and being there waiting instead of you hauling it, all over the place. I believe Carnivores allow you to bring two 12 packs of soda cans, up to two 12 packs, I believe, and maybe a bottle of wine or not. I'm not sure. I know Norwegian does. Norwegian lets you bring two bottles of water. I mean, of wine, but they charge you $15 to pop them open. So, uh, thank God, me and Alice, we don't drink at all. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm thinking of on our cruise now in October, her first carnival. Since we're allowed to bring a 12 pack of soda, I'm thinking of bringing a pack of herb flavor and a pack of Coke for me. Maybe we'll see. As we get closer, and we might end up purchasing a pack of water, also like George did. Even though if it's 9.95, it's delivered to the room. We don't have to carry it. Me, I don't carry much anyway, so I can't carry much, or less whatever I could put on the walker, and the walker will help me bring it in, which will usually be the two packs of soda, the bag of whatever we had that night before for that day, and then our luggage will be delivered to the room whenever it gets delivered. So we'll be set. So we'll see when else we get closer. I guess I'll do some more research for it, and then I'll find out how things are gonna be done. He was saying that it was a little tight to sit in the sofa because of the how tight the room was in that area where the extra bed was, which is pulled from the wall, and had a ladder that they had to move around every time they were in the room, and a table in front of the sofa. So they're safe with you. Okay. Um, I mean, the only time we go to the room is to either shower and change to something for later, and then when we come in at night, and another shower in bed. So we hardly spend any much time in the room unless it's a tiring day, and we might take an hour 2 hour nap, but not every day. No, like when I'm at home that I could take. Sorry. Oh my lord. I could take a nap every day if I want to. So so that was an interesting view of the other ship that George gave us. And his wife went to put a sandwich on the door, and it was not sticking to magnets. They brought magnets to hang on the walls, and they were not happening. Apparently, they're either aluminum door and walls, or there's something, some kind of panel or something in front of it that doesn't allow the magnet to really to work. So keep that in mind next time. He also mentioned that their little fridge kept things at room temperature, wasn't really freezing stuff at all. So we'll see. Hello, Mama Four Boys. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. I have a video to watch your cooking of your Irish meal. I want to check that out with the corned beef. I did check out the short, and I know you have another video coming, so we'll get to it. Then after George with Fearless Rambler, Mr. Over 3,000 subs, he's doing great, like I said before. It's Tanisha with Leonard Family Fun. She was talking about her favorite things to keep yourself organized and productive. One of the things she was talking about is her planner with up to 2 months prep in it ahead, and where she plans everything that she needs to do for the next couple of weeks to keep herself organized. She also mentioned to have a journal with you and some sticky things So any ideas, any scrimming that you need to do, you could write it down and do everything you need to write it down on your journal, so you have it ready for yourself, and put it then into the planner so you keep yourself more organized. Hello, GJ Journeys. Thank you for coming in. We're here talking about the different videos that we just saw on the Ray Parade. Uh, Welcome in. Carlos Ambrose, let us know about the Carnival liquor and beverage policy states that guests are prohibited from bringing water, sodas, and other non-alcohol beverages on board that are packed in bottles. So canned water, it's okay. Ooh, good. Okay. Even though I don't like it, the only thing I really like soda and everything on a bottle, but like you say, yeah, it's the policy. I did hear that it has to be 12 cans, a 12 pack of cans, just two. That's it. That's all you're allowed to bring. And canned water, it gets that aluminum taste to it. The same thing when I used to drink beer. I never liked the cans. Soda, it's a whole different story. The sugar, at least on the soda, makes it more likable. So could be that deal. Hello, Together We Travel, Mr. Will. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate seeing you here. And thank you, George, for bringing the policy here so I could get a better understanding of it. Appreciate it. Going green, mom. I know Budweiser did it for a while when the hurricane and the storms happen. A lot of canned water goes out. Do they still have it or not? I don't know. I think there's a brand called Blue that is canned water. I have no idea where to get it from. I think Shoprite in when we lived in New York had it. It's maybe a few places. It might be easy to find, might not be. So, yeah, and Lloyd Jones says he has a Pepsi Mix sparkling water in cans. Yeah, interesting. Yes, definitely. So, but I remember seeing a brand called Blue that is water, canned water. So, who knows, just one of those deals. And it was interesting, how to keep yourself organized. And Tanisha also talks about her Apple Watch that keeps track of her heartbeats and stuff like that. I also have one here that I keep my heartbeats and times and steps and all that stuff that I do around the house. So, to keep yourself at least moving, and somehow the watch tells you to move around. So it's a good push. So, and George says Amazon sells pure water in cans. Okay. Yeah, but I'll probably end up doing what you did, buy the 12 pack, and then bring two 12 packs in cans with me, whatever flavor Alice wants, either Mountain Dew or ginger ale, and then me it would be classic Coke. Because with a steak, a nice greasy steak, I like a nice cold Coca Cola. So or Coke Zero, who knows? I'll probably be one of those, or a cherry Coke or something. We'll see when the time comes. So no biggie. And I heard that once you stop at a port, you could also bring another 12 pack of cans in if you want, which I'm not looking forward to it, but if it happens, I hardly drink soda anyway. My thing is coffee and water, and then we both, me and others, we do drink uh what you might call it, a glass of milk at night. Linda Baker says, I've seen box water too. Yeah, Norwegian has the box water. It has a weird taste. I don't know what it is. It's probably something about the clear coat that they put inside or something. But it just gives it I'd rather drink the desalinated ocean water than the box water. I seen where you can buy a can of hydrated water. All you have to is just add water. Okay, George, you're giving us some science talk now. So this is something you might know. So I'm gonna stay away from that one. So stay clear of what you're talking about now. So after that, we have Prayed, Life of Mountain Folk, where he brought us the experience of the Colgate frozen entries and dinners back from 1961 when it first came out with that. I mean, even me, I would say Colgate meals. I think they're probably called the smart ones now. So, I mean, somebody must have got change of the name or bought him out or something, or usually companies just change names, redo their box art, and put them right back out again. So could be one of those deals. Apparently, back in 1982, they tried it again, and like you said at the end, I guess the people from 1982 never got the memo from the people from 1961 when their frozen dinners didn't really make a hit and were sellable all over the place. So it's just one of those deals. So we'll see what happens. It's a lot of stuff going on now. I do get some frozen meals for Alice. Sometimes during the week, that's what she has for dinner. I don't usually have dinner anyway. I have a nice either breakfast or lunch, and I'm done for the day. So, but they're good. Don't get me wrong. I like a nice steak and some fried chicken once in a while too. So we could go with the flow. I don't do the frozen dinners because they have a lot of sodium in them, and I need to keep an eye on my sugar intake, my salt intake, and my sugar levels. So because of diabetes, and so. And after that, we have RV Weekends. Mr. Robert, he unboxed a new smoker. He brought it out of the box, had the parts all over the place, and step by step he put it together, shut it at the end. I wish I could have seen it smoking and with some meats in there. Then it would have been really nice. But it seemed to be a nice size for him. You got plenty of space on that thing for at least two people, two nice steaks or a bunch of pieces of chicken, some corn, and maybe some cut out potatoes. Throw them in there, and you got a nice meal. So, and especially the area that where he's at near the water, it'll do really good. So, Glenn Greenman says, if you like salsa water, Amazon has a 12-pack of liquid Death Mountain water for $15.99. Liquid Death Mountain water. Pass. So, and George says the lemonade was great on the ship. I usually drink the tropical mango, I think it is, in NCL. It has a nice taste to it. Otherwise, I buy those little loan envelopes that come with powder, either orange or grape. And I get the water and drop half of the package only, mix it all up. Very good. But I'd rather have a soda. We do get a soda once in a while in NCL. In Moderno, when we went for dinner, we had Coke, and another time at Oceans, we had dinner there, and we had a soda also with it. So it was pretty good. Lloyd Jones said that he enjoyed the iced tea himself. So yes, pretty good also. Good also. I was like the toothpaste branding. It was different thing would be so easy. Yes, but I guess they tried to take advantage of the Colgate brand, and they thought it was going to be a success. And apparently, because the first thing you think of is toothpaste, and I've never seen anything else other than tooth stuff that has the name of Colgate on it. And to see a meal like that, unless if I did try it back then and I liked it, I probably would be getting it. But back in where was I back in oh, in Miami. No, my mother cooked every day, and there was no frozen dinners at home. My dad will not allow it anyway, so my dad always provide enough food for to be cooked and done, and things we like. And my mom spoiled me back then. I was the oldest, and I was her favorite, so I had it my way. Hi, mother, I miss you, but rest in peace. Then after Mr. RB showing us his new brand new smoker, we went to Eric P. Eric P went to Las Vegas downtown. He was running around all over the place. He made it to. He showed us the remodel room in his hotel. He stayed at the Flamingo. Then he showed us around the hotel. Then he went outside to show us the flamingos in their natural habitat. But unfortunately, the area is close to be remodeled, and there were no flamingos. So he was a little disappointed that he didn't get to see them. So no big deal. Go to Cozumel, you see some of them over there. So that's the way things go sometimes, my man. They could branch out to mouthwash or toothbrushes. Shoot, even shampoo conditioner would be better. Yes, and they do have the mouthwash and the toothbrushes and they shoot also. Shampoo conditioner might be coming sometime. Watch now that Google's listening, they might hear your idea and brand it, patch it, label it, and sell it. And who knows what will happen. But with a frozen meal, no. It's like Nestle. Nestle makes chocolate and a bunch of this stuff, and they also do cat food and dog food and stuff like that. So sometimes it's a little weird. There's a here in our area, main highway going towards 85 in Fairburn in city of Tyrone. There's a big Nestle Purina factory, and I remember the first time I saw it that I saw the Nestle one side, Purina on the other side. I'm like, wait a minute, don't they make chocolates? So like, oh my god. So again, it's one of those things, the branding on the stuff sometimes makes weird stuff. At least he had dancing flamingo posters and the funky lamp. In Vegas, you could find anything flamingo also. So I enjoyed that he was disappointed about it, but at least he had a good time. Then he took us downtown to the to different areas, and he ended up at the container park. He's letting us know that this place was built back in 2013 with 84 containers. 42, 43 of them are shipping containers, and 41 of them are box containers. So it looked pretty good. There's some stores, an area for a festival during the summer. It looked like a walking bridge between one of the containers there that was like upside down, standing up. Uh, and a bunch of other stuff going on. He even showed us the mantis that he says at nighttime that thing shoots out fire during the night, and he even had a picture with the animal with a bug shooting fire out of either antennas or whatever it had on the top of the head. So one of those. Going green, mom still debating over Colgate. Colgate Palmolive owns Colgate. Yes, Tom's of Maine and Elmex. Not sure Elmex, but Tom's is toothpaste too. Yes, yes, it is. And I believe AIM and some other brands that it's like Budweiser. They're the bottom left over from the barrel is Bush beer, and then whatever's light in the middle is the Bud Light, and then whatever's on top is Budweiser. It's all the same stuff. It's just different timings and different liquids in it, but it's all the same stuff. So yes, the prime mantis. Um, and that was all for today. Tomorrow, don't forget the Saturday stroll beginning at 6 p.m. With Sea Lake Journeys at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Then at 7 p.m., the premieres. I believe there's about 6 or 7 premieres going on. Mine is 7 p.m. Mine's going to be about our last sea day and final day on the Bloggers Cruise as we get back to NOLA. And a lot of review from some of the stuff we did, a lot of pictures in it. And then how we got back to the car, and then we hit the road back to Alante. So it was a 6 hour drive. It felt like it. It was very. We were very tired that afternoon. And glad that we made it home around 5, I think, 5 that afternoon, or 6, something like that. It was still sunny. I mean, it was still light day, so it made it real good. MX is a Swiss toothpaste brand, apparently. Okay, wow. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link again in case anybody wants to pop in the panel here and have a chat. Otherwise, we'll be closing this soon since it was a short, easy, uh, well, well balanced afternoon. Goemon says, I don't have the schedule, but it's a great lineup so far. Eddie Sherry, RB Wickens, the LD Channel, possibly Darian, and Eric on I Love Cruising Royal and Missing One. Maybe my clock. I haven't seen my clock in a while. He's been working, and I know Cruz Bed is taking care of some business, personal business, so he's been out for a while. But he'll be back soon, and hopefully he'll be back on the lineup either Friday or the Saturday. So it'd be great. It'd be great to see him again. Well, I want to thank everybody for hanging out and checking out the today's lineup at the Ray Parade and enjoying the videos. I hope you'll hit the like, left a comment, and subscribe to someone you haven't been subscribed to if you like their content. If you do, please go back and check out something else. I'm always looking forward to anybody watching any one of my blogs. I need watch hours, so I'm very close to the 1K. I just need the time. So if anybody feels like running one of my playlists, hey, much appreciated. Just in the comments, do let me know so I could reply back to you and give you a great thank you for taking care of that. Also, I am doing a morning show at 7:10 in the morning, Monday through Friday. I start 7:30 till 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is Sila Jenny's, who goes after me. It's called the Morning Quickie. So just grab your cup of coffee. If you're ready to wake up and get ready for Silex, just stop by me and we'll warm you up. We talk about some stuff, we laugh and fun and make fun of whatever. And then we'll be ready for Silex Jenny's right after at 8 o'clock. So I inviting everyone to stop in on Monday morning at 7:30 and then be ready for the 8 o'clock. Don't forget tomorrow. Um, Going Greenman says, if you are in the playlist, I will drop you into the Saturday kickoff live stream to set reminder. Yes. And of course, Blaine has to say it's hard to get out there early for the quickie. It sounds like a personal problem, my man. I'm up with my quickie like around 6:45. So Alice makes sure that I'm up for my quickie. So it sounds like you have some place to go. Not away than either Blaine. But you know what's weird? That Bruce, and he's in the West Coast, and he's up at that time, and it's 4:30 in the morning, and on his side, and he's up. So Mr. Blaine, grow up here, okay? So get up early once in a while, you lazy bum, or stop going bed to let bay late at night. So back up your mind, I just don't show up at all. Whatever deal you want to do. Well, I want to thank everybody for stopping in and hanging out and checking out what we talked about. I thank you, Megan, again for the Ray Parade and the Saturday store that you do. Great job. Keeping everybody moving in line and ready to show some other stuff. So it's been greatly appreciated, and for your patience, because I don't know where you had the patience from, because you got extremely good patience. I'm more likely to be up at 4:30. There you go. You see, so but 4:30 in your time is you're closer to mine anyway. So you could do your thing, and remember, just bring a nice cup of coffee, and like I do, And before you know it, it's 8 o'clock, and Silly Journeys will be hitting on the door. So everybody have a great afternoon. Happy, happy, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you Irish people, and whoever celebrates too. Hey, might as well go have a drink, but be alert and don't do it too much. Enjoy the weekend. Don't forget tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, Silly Journeys, Tell the Stroll. We'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Oh, in the morning also they have a show at 10 o'clock in the morning. They have a live stream going on Silly Journeys, and then also 6. So until then, everybody have an awesome, awesome day. Have a great day, everyone, and happy St. Patty's Day. Also to you, Tiffany, and Going Green Mom, Megan. Okay? Everybody, peace out. Good night. Be blessed. Later.